definition of a partner, or de facto, for the bank's purposes, so that means one name on the title, two names on the loan, so you're using both incomes, is couple more than a year. Right? So to be eligible for the grant, it's got to be purchased in the name of the eligible person. So you've got Bob and Mary. Bob says, I've never owned a property before. And Mary has, but they're not married. So Bob says, well, I'll buy it in my name because I've never had the grant. So he buys the property in his name. But he doesn't have enough income to service the debt in just his name. So it leaves Mary's income on the loan, right? The banks say, well, Mary, why would you put your name on the loan? What's the beneficial interest? What's in it for you? Why would you put your name on that property, on that loan? Your name's not on the property. Why would you do that? And they go, well, it's my partner. You know, like if something happens, I'm going to get property, blah, blah, blah. So they go, okay, that satisfies the beneficial interest question. So, for the purpose of a loan, together more than a year, you can have two names on the loan, but only one on the title, the name of the eligible person on the title. And the Office of State Revenue doesn't classify you as a spouse for 2 years. So the bottom line is, couple, not married, more than a year, less than two. Right? There's a window of a year where you can have one name on the title, two names on the loan, still collect the grant. They have changed it though. The second part of the question is, and this is where they woke up to it and they changed it. Has any of the applicants received or will they receive financial help, whether directly or indirectly, to assist with the transaction to which this application relates? So in other words, is there a person that's providing financial assistance, i.e. income, that's a party to the deal? And if you say no, then what would be your partner? She's providing financial assistance.
I can imagine if you were like parents and you went guarantor for a child's loan, if they didn't have enough to service it.
Guarantor support for servicing is now finished.
Okay.
Under the new responsible lending regime, which came in 1st of January, that's it. You can't do guarantors anymore where the guarantor's income is on the line under responsible lending, which all that changed. Thanks to the GFC, thanks to the Americans, George Bush, all that stuff. They've tightened up a lot of the requirements now as a result of all that going pear-shaped in America because of their subprime loans. That's a whole other seminar on its own. But they've made it tougher here as well, unfortunately. So short answer, no, you need to both be eligible.
Guarantors for, if you don't have, the only way you can use a guarantor nowadays is if you don't have enough deposit, then they will use a parent's property for security support, not servicing. So that way they can actually save some mortgage insurance. They might get it down, it's got to be below the 80% threshold. And
so,
that way also.
So that scenario, kids want to buy a house, mum and dad want to help. And they go, well, we haven't got 20 grand to give you. You've got a house, can't we use the house? And the banks used to say, no, you can't use the house. But now, what they'll do is, say kids want to buy a house for 400,000, mum and dad have a house for 400,000. Together, that's 800,000 worth of property. Mum and dad might have a $100,000 loan. Kids want to buy their place for 400, they want to borrow the whole 400. So you've got $800,000 loan, property combined, and 500,000 debt combined. Way less than 80%, no mortgage insurance. And the parents are in the game only for the amount needed to support the deposit. And then 3 or 4 years down the track, kids' property goes up in value, plus they pay down the debt. We do a release on the parents' property, let them go, and the kids will go. They don't tell most parents, think of it as a 5-year plan. You're going to be in it for 5 years. But it helps avoid deposits, especially where you get parents that say, look, we've got 3 properties, 2 of them are rentals. Can't we use some of the equity in the property?
Gets them out of the nest too.
Gets them out of the nest. It's all the reasons why parents might do it. But the parents aren't borrowers. They're guarantors for security only, so the debt has to be serviced by the kids. So the kids are there, right? They have to pay it. Mum and dad go, we'll put the house up just to help. But if they can save $15,000 in mortgage insurance, fantastic. No need for the Cool.
Okay, thanks Alan. That's, again, a lot of information that you've heard. There will be things that you'll come up. Tonight you've actually made the first step. Research, and it's been said all along tonight, do your research first. Figure out what it is you need to do. Get your due diligence done before you actually go ahead and look at the property. Just by spending, 45 minutes to an hour with a broker, you'll at least get this looks okay, go and get this and do this, and then we can come and help you. And then you can go out with some knowledge, armed and prepared to go and look at properties and to be, responsible when you're heading out there to your real estate agent saying, yeah, look, I can afford this, I've already seen my broker and we're pre-approved, ready to go. If a real estate agent is looking at two different borrowers, one's pre-approved, ready to go and it looks pretty good, and one isn't, and they're both the same amounts, which one do you think the vendor is actually going to talk to? So your opportunity here tonight, we've got plenty of people around the room who will talk to you about whether it's legals, whether it's real estate, whether it's loans. Just to introduce my team to you, Nathan you've all been talking to. Nathan does all our marketing for us and looks after our seminars and gets people the help that they need. You have behind you, we've got Lee. Lee operates out of our Paddington office, and he's ready and willing to help anybody that needs it. Phil has been here probably the longest now, haven't you?
I have.
Oh dear. Phil works out of here, out of Lutwyche, and is extremely experienced, and again would love to be able to talk to you about anything that you need. Alan, you've heard speak. Stephen, over the other side. Hang up, Stephen. Stephen's our star. If you have a look on YouTube, you'll see him. Okay? Stephen, again, is a very experienced broker and has probably been in the industry about the same time as Phil with Aussie.
Oh, a bit longer.
A bit longer, yeah?
I'm always a bit better than Phil.
Oh, Stephen, competition in the office, it's always good and healthy. But any of the guys will look after you, and Stephen operates out of here. Alan operates out of our Paddington office at the moment, and right up the back there you've got Colleen. Colleen is my right-hand person. Colleen looks after all of our admin support team who aren't here tonight. They've got arms to go to. And not that you don't, Colleen. Colleen's been with Alan and me for about 7 years now. So she can help you in lots and lots of ways, particularly in knowing time frames and getting to know, who's the best person to talk to about what. Okay, she's my director of traffic in many, many ways. Thank you very much for coming. If you've got any more questions, there's a feedback form on the back of the sheet you're given tonight. If you fill that in for us so we know what we can do better, and if you've got any extra questions too, on the other side of the sheet there's space to put any questions that you may think of that you thought of now after whoever's stopped talking, and we can answer it later. There are also, you can grab business cards, guys, got business cards on them, and you can email any one of us with any questions that you have. Grab something to eat, have a drink. I don't know about you, but I'm roasting. So feel free, have a chat. Thank you.